Good morning. Okay, today, as you can tell from the title down below, we're going to be talking about tough times. And I'm going to be getting into a story about how I survived tough times. Yeah. How we met was, I was walking into a coffee shop, Tim Hortons, because we're from Canada. I'm from Canada. Okay? And this guy follows me in. And when he's following me in, he's like touching me, and I was like looking at him like, don't touch me. And I was a complete bitch to him, right? Because if I don't know you, don't touch me. Plain and simple. Don't do that. So then he's like, I'm sorry, I just wanted to get to know you, blah, blah, blah. Lord. Okay, and then I felt bad. So I said, let me buy you a coffee. And he's like, you don't have to do that. And I bought him one anyway. So I bought him a coffee, and we started talking. And then he took me to his place, and he had a roommate, and his roommate was like all confused because he's never brought a woman there. Okay. It should have clicked in, but it didn't. Then, I'd say about 3 months later, we started seeing each other and, like, dating, kind of. It wasn't official, but we were like, you know, he wasn't seeing anybody else that I knew of at that time, and I wasn't seeing nobody else. So then, I brought him home. And I should have seen the second red flag when my sister and my whole family was like, you gotta be careful. I was like, what you mean I gotta be careful? He seems like a okay/decent guy. And, yeah. So anyways, a couple months pass. Then we were just kicking it at my apartment that my name was on the lease. His name was not on the lease. Keep that in mind. So, he's rummaging through some stuff of mine, and I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, what are you doing? And he's like, well, we gotta put my name on the lease. And I was like, the lease is already signed, and they're not going to accept it. Like, am I wrong? Leave a comment in the comment section, because to me that's not plausible. Anyways, whatever. Then, fast forward, and I ended up getting pregnant by this guy. And when I got pregnant with this guy, I was like in shock. Obviously, I was in shock. And then couple months pass more, and we're at my apartment again. Okay? And when we were at my apartment, he started smashing these pills up. And he took a straw and he sniffed them. It was Wellbutrin. And he crushed up 4 of them. Now keep in mind, my belly was big. I was about 9 months pregnant when this happened, okay? So, like, when he was doing that, I was just sitting on the couch. Like, say the couch was right here, right? So I'm sitting on the couch, minding my own business, reading a magazine, kind of looking up because the TV was on, doing my thing, minding my own business, right? So, then he starts losing it. He lost it on me. Okay? And when he lost it on me, that should have been the other red flag. So, he gets up, and he smashes 2 40s over my head. Right? And then I was frantic. I was pregnant. I was scared for my child's life, my daughter's life, because I was carrying her. and that was my first baby, right? So then I got up and I'm standing by the wall. Say the wall is right behind me, right? So he gets up because he was high and out of it, and he punches the wall that I was standing at. Let that sink in. So then, like, he went into the bathroom. I can't remember if it was the bathroom or the bedroom, but he left for like a split second. I was like, okay, I know something's up. Something's about to happen. Something's about to go down. So then I texted my sister. It was like 911. And she texted me back and she's like, what you mean 911? What's going on? So I told her the situation. And then she comes. And she's sitting outside the wall, like outside the door, right? And I didn't know she was there, so she, like, him and I are going back and forth arguing and whatever. And then he opens the door, I see my sister. And, like, I didn't expect her to come so soon. So then she was like, you need to get rid of this guy. And then my homegirl and this one dude, he was a Hell's Angel. Well, there was like there was like a couple Hell's Angels and her ex-boyfriend / baby daddy who was a security bouncer. And then there was a friend of ours. So they come trolloping in, and they were like, they didn't want him to like touch me anymore, so they came into my apartment, and they were like looking at each other. So then my homegirl goes into my purse, because I always kept my purse on the kitchen table. So she goes into my purse, and she takes my keys. Okay? She takes my keys, and she stuffs it in her bra. And then my sister's like, we gotta go. I was like, okay. So I was like, yes, finally. I'm about to leave this guy. But I was scared. So as that's happening, my ex, he was like, he wanted to talk to me. And so he grabs me, he says he's sorry, and all this other stuff, blah, blah, blah. And my sister and my homegirl were tossing my keys back and forth, right? So there was that. So then I ended up leaving. This guy, my ex, texts me. And when he texts me, he's like, I'm sorry, it'll never happen again, just give me another chance, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, and I was with my sister when he was texting me. So my sister's like, who's texting you? And I was like, it's him. So she grabs my phone, and she texts back like, don't call me, don't text me, it's over. And then, from what I heard, the next day he smashed the phone that I bought him. And then he was just livid, and he was trying to like contact me through a payphone and all this other stuff. Okay. Then, like, there was another situation where I made the stupid mistake of giving him like an opportunity, right? That was my mistake, and that was my foolishness. I admit that. So he's like, well, let me take you out, da 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 da. So I was like, okay, whatever. So he ended up taking me out. And this guy is like, okay, we're going to go to dinner, and blah, blah, blah. So we go to dinner, and I was thinking that he was going to pay for it. tell me how this dude ends up doing a dine and dash, and I have to pay for it. And then, after that, he wants to take me to a hotel. This was a couple days after that whole situation. So, he didn't have money for the hotel. So this guy is a complete loser. So, he ended up breaking into a car dealership. And we ended up sleeping in a car that wasn't ours. And I was like, okay, I need, never again. So I was like, okay, wash my hands of them, it's over. So I had to learn from my mistake. And to me, that was like a lesson learned. Now, about my baby, I ended up giving birth on the bathroom floor. And she was lifeless. I got to hold her. But at the same time, I saw her open her eyes for a split second. And then she had the most beautiful hazel eyes and light brown hair. And that was the only moment I got to hold my baby. And not only was that a lesson learned, I had to learn to forgive myself because I chose the loser and I didn't see the red flags. So, that's a little story time about how I survived some tough times. Now, I'm still learning to forgive myself, but in a way, God blessed me with my son. So, if you like that story time, let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe and comment. Until next time, thanks for watching our journey, our lives, our empire. Stay tuned for more and turn on the notification bell down below to be notified of when we post. But until next time, kisses and misses. And don't forget to keep shining bright like the diamonds and the beams that you are. And thank you and hello to my new diamonds and beams. And for getting us to 1.5K. Okay?